Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here, and towing the slab, Zach Wheeler. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Stays alive. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Profar down, and there's the strike. And the pitch. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Harris gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Here comes Austin Riley. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Wheeler with a throw over. The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Stop. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Here's Brian
First
Sinker's
baseman,
lineup for the
Matt
Braves.
Olson.
All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Matt Olson, the next to hit, takes outside. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, towing the slab in today's game, Chris Sale.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. On the ground. Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down.
Batting second.
And timeout for the Phillies lineup.
Turner.
This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That one outside. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. And he chases that one. And there's two away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes Bryce Harper. There's the strike. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
That's inside, and that's ball two. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. Harper retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off for
Park.
Atlanta,
Second
first
inning set to
baseman,
go.
Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Wheeler back to work. That misses, and that is ball one. And a foul ball. And delivers outside. Out towards left center. Kepler sizing this one up. One down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Marcell
Ozuna coming up to hit. obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one's in there. That's strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Ball two. Two balls. One strike.
One out, base is empty. That misses the zone. Ball three.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Fastball for a strike.
Count full.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. And there's two away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off
Second
speed.
baseman,
Gets the
Ozzie
out.
Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed.
Right.
Off the mark there. And that's ball three. Second inning here, no score. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Up the middle, and no one can get there. And that extends the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he
Batting
did such a
seventh,
nice job of
catcher,
pulling his hands
Sean
tight to the
Murphy.
body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So here's Murphy now. There's a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
And
for
now
the
Nick
Phillies,
Castellanos.
right fielder Nick Castellanos.
And there's a ball.
1-0.
Out in front, rip foul. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. What a stop. Throw to first. And they get the out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Come on, Alec.
Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that,
Batting
they
sixth,
still drive you
left
absolutely
fielder,
crazy.
Max Kepler.
Max Kepler at the plate.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The next
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses. 1-1. And that one fouled off. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning.
Oh.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in
Leading
Philadelphia,
off for the
here's
Braves,
Jared
right
Kelnick.
fielder Jared Kelnick.
Kelnick in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. There's a strike.
0-1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, shortstop Orlando
Here's
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch
Now
sequence
batting,
here.
the center
Pretty
fielder,
simple in
Michael
terms of
Harris,
putting them away
the
at the
second.
plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And we're still knotted at 0. Back at Citizens Bank
Leading
Park.
off
And here's the
for
catcher,
Phillies.
JT Real
Catcher,
Muto.
JT Real Muto.
And that one clips the corner.
Man, I mean, Nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's outside, and it's 1-1. And that one in the air center field. Harris sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
And Sale deals. Runner on the move. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Kelnick on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. There's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Caught him looking for the K. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. And we're back.
Leading off for
Profar climbs in on that left
fielder,
side.
Jurickson Profar.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that one missing low.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence. 3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Out to center. Marsh on the move. corrals it. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley at the plate. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Can't connect to the server within the time limit. MLB The Show 25.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and the count 1-2. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Off the plate, and the count is even 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That one not close, and that's ball 3. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that is low for ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go ahead run on base. And the batter now, Matt Olson, flied to left his first time. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Man at first, one away. Right side. He gets there with the slide. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, no score. Back here in Philadelphia, down the number 2 hitter,
Phillies,
Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Late swing fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Tosses across to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So here is Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time. Inside just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swinging a foul out of play. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is out of play. Sale ready. Bounce to the right. He'll do it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1 so far.
Let's go, Phillies.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Sale delivers.
Whoa.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still no score. All set for the start of the
Leadoff for
inning.
Atlanta,
Here's Marcell
the designated
Ozuna.
hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Let's go, Phillies.
Wheeler back to work. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Marsh has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ozzy
Ozzy
Albies up to the
Albies.
plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Take it to him. Come on, Phillies.
First
That's the
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. That's down and in.
2-0.
Foul ball there. Tap foul at the plate. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball
No,
is
that's a ball.
outside.
3-2.
Outside, and that is
Take it
ball
back.
4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help
Now
him
batting,
out and make a
catcher,
call with
Sean
that last
Murphy.
pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1.
Get it done now, Phil.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Albies, the base runner at first with 1 out.
There you go now, Phillies.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. They got it for out number 2. And now the right fielder, Jared Kelenic. Grounded out his first time up. Clips the corner, 0-1. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And that is that. Braves strand 1, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
We head to
for
the bottom of the
Phillies,
5th. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Bohm.
The changeup missing. 1-0.
You know, these Phils, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now batting Max Kepler. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball. 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Grounder might be 2. On to second. They get 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Now
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Gonna bring up JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something
Now
in the gap
batting,
and
second
give the Phillies the lead.
baseman, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott now at the plate, and he's already singled in this game. Sale checks over to first, and he's back. Pulls that one foul. And a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off for
Park.
Atlanta,
New inning getting
shortstop,
started. And the
Orlando
batter now,
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia. Arcia measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. That one's in there. That's strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's way high. The count now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves, 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering up and loosening in the pen. Strom, a left-hander, also throwing. Harris at first, 1 gone. Swings and misses, and the count is 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
And the 2-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Stott over to first in time. Profar is out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Third baseman, Austin
Here's
Riley.
Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. Outside.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, stepping in, Brandon Marsh.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Outside with a breaking ball. And that clips the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. That's down and in, a slider missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Three and two. The pitch is outside. And ball 4.
His ability to draw walks
Now
has been
batting,
something
shortstop,
that's been part of his
Trey
career since day
Turner.
one.
Here's Turner now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off
One
that
ball,
pitch down.
one strike.
Outside. And a count now 2-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner takes off. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Struck him out looking.
Now batting, first
Bryce
baseman,
Harper to the plate.
Bryce
Has grounded out a
Harper.
couple of times. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The relay. He'll score easily. And it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
That one fouled hard the other way. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Harper on at second with 2 down. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And that one is in the dirt. Full count, 3-2. Alec Bohm next to bat for Philadelphia. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Phillies with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Phillies.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher
Number
on the
25.
mound. Matt Strom.
Matt
And we all know
Strom.
about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Matt Olson
Leading
down.
off for Atlanta.
A lot of
first
times you're
baseman,
looking for
Matt
a guy to
Olson.
get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him! One out. A key out to start the seventh. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kepler under it. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Now
That is an
batting,
excellent
second
pace.
baseman, Ozzy Albies.
Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit.
Let's go, Phillies! Yeah, way to go, Big Phil. All right, let's go, Phillies!
Just missed. To the right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first, and Albies is retired. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the seventh, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Riley fires to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to
Now
open the
batting,
seventh.
left fielder, Max Kepler.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And he's in line for the loss, but I think they'll be very happy with the way he threw the ball. Back after a quick break.
Now pitching for
The
Atlanta.
pitcher on here, Dylan
Number
Lee.
52.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Dylan
quality
Lee.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Let's go, Phillies!
In there at the knees. 0-1.
Let's go, Phillies!
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
In the air, left field. Profar has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher.
2 down, base is empty. Here's JT Realmuto.
Let's go now, Phil.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. And now 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, second
So
baseman.
digging in now for
Bryson
Philadelphia,
Stott.
Bryson Stott.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there. Strike one. Move to first. Real Muto back in there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
First and second, 2 outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Just missed. Inside, and the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Nope, that's high.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's the automatic. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Can't get there. This one lands foul. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
That's the ball.
Upstairs. And it's 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Trey Turner on deck for the Phils. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Trey Turner at the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
This is a big spot for a big-time player. Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Late swing fouled off. Two outs. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Orion Kirkering.
Well, the
Now
best
pitching
relievers
for the
love the
Phillies,
opportunity to come in and
number
protect a tight
50.
lead late in the ball game.
Orion
Some of them are just
Kirkering.
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Leading off for the Braves, catcher Sean Murphy.
First offering, and it just misses. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jordan Romano, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Alvarado also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. In the air to left down the line. Kepler. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Orlando Arcia.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Everybody sit down, Phillies.
Base knock center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Let's go, Phillies.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. One left for Atlanta, and they're down 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 63.
Just
Now
trying to keep
pitching
this one
for
close
Atlanta,
here, and this is where a
number
bullpen can
63,
give their players a chance to fight
Anderson
back into the
Villar.
game.
3, 4, 5
Leading
due up
off
for the home
for the
team.
Phillies,
Here's Bryce Harper.
first baseman Bryce Harper.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. A little bit low. Ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer getting loose out there. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for them to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Up next for the Phillies,
And here comes
third
Alec
baseman,
Bohm. 1 for 3.
Bohm.
That one the other way. Albies to second. There's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
They made that double play look so
next
easy, but
for
it was
the
far
Phillies,
from routine.
left fielder,
That's the one thing about big
Max
leaguers. They make tough
Kepler.
plays look simple.
Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, no strike.
And that
That's the ball.
misses. And it's 2-0. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now
Phillies,
and on the mound, the closer,
Number 68.
Jordan Romano.
I think
Jordan
closer has to be one of the
Romano.
toughest jobs in baseball, and we
Leading
see a
off
pretty
for
high
the Braves,
turnover rate
left
because of
fielder,
it. Every
Jackson
outing seems to
Profar.
be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Profar in the box
Outside.
here. Lets that one go for a ball.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Profar gets a piece there. And that one moves his feet. Up the middle. Stop. Over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a
1-0.
slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. 1 down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social
next
media
for
later
Atlanta,
on, but it's
first
still
baseman,
important to
Matt
execute it to
Olson.
perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Matt Olson. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Now a slow roller to second. throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few